has zero business surviving out here. Not only is it cold enough to get one shot by wind.
Cute until you hear the noises they make.
I make great noises. Shut the hell up.
The Arctic fox also has ops like wolves and polar bears.
Oh my goodness, look at me. I'm so majestic.
Both of them will not hesitate to eat a fun-sized fox. And it really be your own kind, since another...
Oh yeah, I remember what's going on there.
Little ears. Ugh. Oh, so cute.
Is the red fox. Because as small as they
These
are, the
pips.
red fox is still...
Sea lions.
Wow.
And yes, red foxes will 100% murk and eat their weaker relatives if it means survival.
Yep.
So you think the deterrence for any pint-sized predator that even tries out here? Well,
Just to survive another day.
They'll strategically follow polar bears for miles just to clean up whatever they don't finish.
Yep.
Nah, it's another. I know that's what's for female because female is.
You know, chat, when you're done with the meal,
That's mental space. So how the hell did I do that?
Me!
Stop watching.
From the literal biggest land predator on the planet, while also managing to stay
Give me
far
some of
enough
that.
away getting their consciousness confiscated permanently. These baby-faced survivors will even resort to scavenging the polar bear's food, except after it's already been digested and taken the south exit. Yeah, they're a different kind of potty mouth.
What?
But the Arctic fox has a secret to never having. These Q-tip terriers have a pantry system that will bury any extra food in a network of underground dens, which can stretch across 20 miles. And it's these food supplies that keeps the Arctic fox's pulse going in the dead of winter. Researchers uncovered a fox cellar containing rabbits and about a dozen.
They get nothing.
Oh, it's bordering on 1,000, but it's what keeps them Euro-stepping death and ghosting the Grim Reaper. This
They're so
cotton-colored
cute,
man has
though.
one
Look
more
at
sense.
them.
Coming in all white helps the glacier jockey cosplay the predators. But once the sun finally makes an appearance like an absentee father on tax day, the longer daylight triggers hormonal changes that causes them to change.
Wow, look at that. Wow, very cool. So cool.
They go from whiter than a party in the Hamptons to a thinner coat that matches the tundra the Arctic turns into. And it's all these abilities that allows the chameleon of foxes to live in one of the most unlivable places on Earth. And so does the smallest fox in the world. On the other side of the spectrum, the fox survives in a very different
Look at their ears and mouth.
in the world and could probably get bodied by a chihuahua.
Yep, those squares also.
Those massive ears are good for three things: increasing their overall surface area to help keep them cool, the same way elephants do, helping them pinpoint the insects, lizards, and rodents on the closest list, even while they're underground, and for looking absolutely adorable doing it. Like I said, foxes are broken, especially since fennecs can live off the moisture they get from food and by licking the dew from their dens. Not only that, but their kidneys are actually designed to function off very little actual water.
Wow.
Travel-sized fox, one of the few animals able to survive in the desert without drinking actual water. And
that's crazy.
Snap out from life after about 3 days of a water fast. In fact, where the fennec fox may never have to drink at all, the average adult should drink about 48 ounces a day. That's just over 2 of these, which can often feel like a chore, but Arabs flavor
not the freaking Arab. Fuck me.
Your brain by using scent flavors traveling through replicate the taste of whatever pod you use.
Not another
Arab. Like water. Just fill the bottle up, pull the pod to activate the flavor, hold the bottle upright in. Yeah,
I literally have water and lemon water right now. That's it.
Well, you have a variety of options like watermelon, peach, cucumber, orange, apple, and a bunch of...
Or you could just drink water, Chad.
No sugar. It's just you gaslighting your brain, since about 80% of taste is actually dependent on smell. Now, I've never had a problem drinking enough water, but after deciding to try to cut down on sodas and juices, I can honestly say Arab has come in clutch more than a few times. And you know this isn't just an ad. I literally tell y'all to drink water in every single video. And now
I do drink water, but I don't need this.
There are many flavor pods. Use the link in the description. Use the code CASUALGO15 for 15% off. And like always,
gamer subs.
Hydration isn't a problem for a pocket-sized sand puppet. Oh, and by the way, since their kidneys are always on desert mode, Fennec's fox pee is super concentrated and smells like pee-pee Le Pew. And since foxes will be on any 2 hours with a Fennec under your roof, your house will smell like a skunk orgy. So yeah, don't be confused with this pet. You shouldn't confuse them for a pale fox. That's offensive to them. They look similar, but the pale fox is slightly bigger, has a smaller range, and is overall
smaller ears.
With a fennec. And if you take a quick trip a couple 100 miles down south, you'll find the bat-eared fox. Unlike the
oh my goodness, they do look like bats.
Their meal plan contains almost entirely insects, with most of their protein coming from termites. Those satellite-dish ears
allow the protein is from termites. Jesus.
They've even gone ahead and invested in extra teeth to help with their termite termination. Living in packs, usually made of a mating pair and their children, kind of the same way wolf packs work. It's like a fox that slept through the lecture on how to fox 101.
Oh, look at those hairs! Oh my
fox?
those
There are
furs.
12 species that are under the title of true fox, and 4 of them we've already mentioned. The red fox, the Arctic, the fennec, and the pale fox. Another true fox is the Tibetan fox.
Oh no, the resting bitch face fox. Love this guy.
Oh, seriously, that's exactly what they look like. Like a reborn human.
This is me, by the way.
Sweet. Or
Yeah,
when
Mom.
nature got drunk and tried redrawing foxes strictly from
No
memory
one.
and then uploaded it as a dare.
Why do they look
The
so
animal able to side-eye
stupid?
you.
They look like my Shiba, sort of. They kind of look like my Shiba. They have a permanent resting bitch face.
While looking you dead in the face. A picture's worth 1,000
He's
words.
like,
Every image of a Tibetan fox tells a story of apathy, indifference, and a splash of contempt. Now you might be wondering why this fox looks like an AI-generated Renaissance painting. Some say it's to help them cope with a windy environment. Some say it's because they're slowly specialized for carnivory. I say God or nature, whoever did this to them, has a twisted sense of humor. Evidently, the Tibetan fox.
I ain't laughing because shit ain't funny.
Also, you know the whole Coyote Badger team up that we all love so much and can't get enough of? Apparently, the Tibetan fox has the same type of arrangement with Himalayan brown bears, where the bears will dig out pica burrows, that's a pica, and force them to run on land, where they get chased down by the fox. The fox is a bit bigger than bear is, but the fox has better foot speed, so like any true dynamic duo, they cover each other's weaknesses. Even if one of them looks a little strong. I'm gonna run through a couple more.
He looks like a cereal mascot. Yeah, like Fox's Frosted Flakes. They look like a cross between a cat that was like AI generated and a fucking wolf.
Foxes real quick. We have Blandford's fox, found in the Middle East and Central Asia.
Wow,
They're
look at that
easily the
tail.
most of foxes. Able to scale anything short of 90 degrees and able to do the equivalent of a 10-foot box jump by leaping onto ledges. There's the kit fox of the Southwest, also known as the San Joaquin fox. They're
so
basically
cute.
the American edition of the fennec fox. We can't forget about the Corsac fox of the Mongolian steppe and Central Asian deserts. Then you got the Cape fox of South America, and the slightly bigger Indian-based Bengal fox. I was not kidding, unless you're neighbors with the cats of Happy Feet. There's likely more foxes in your area than I'm just dying to meet you. Foxes come in so many forms that they even have their equivalent of a shiny Pokemon. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the cross fox. It's actually a red fox with partial...
Wait, I thought these were fake. I remember one of these boomers on my friends list on my Facebook a long time ago reposted this, and I was like, this has to be fake. Like, photoshopped, because, like, it doesn't look real.
Melanism. You know, the same thing that turns leopards and jaguars into black panthers. They're more common in Canada. We're up to a third of the red fox population.
Oh my goodness, they're real!
And even rarer than them are silver foxes, which is just a red fox with complete melanism, okay? Because, yeah, red foxes aren't always red.
Gang.
Like I said, foxes exist in many forms, but there's one final form that...
Look at me so grumpy.
Pet. That's right, there's a...
What the is Arab? It's the purest drink on the planet. Loved by over 10 million people because it flavors pure water without adding a thing to it. How? By scent. Curious? You should. Try Arab at air-shop.com.
Play connects us with the most daily active users anywhere. We've been able to reach players at scale while also launching audience-specific offers and growing our community of players in play.
There's a population of domestic foxes in the world as we speak. Basically, the
Would not recommend it.
Dmitry Belyaev asked a question. How did we go from this apex predator to a lapdog? So he and graduate Ludmila Trut tried to see if they could replicate the wolf domestication process, except with foxes. They created a fox farm with 100 vixens and 30 males, in which foxes got to decide on which ones were the most tolerant of humans. The most human-friendly foxes fornicated, and this process repeated itself in the next generation. Essentially, they were selecting for traits that would make them the most fit for human companionship. And as the experiment wore on, the foxes went from not fearful of people, to tolerant of people, to actively seeking out people. Later generations would develop an affinity towards humans, sniffing and licking people, and even replacing the aggressive yips and shrieks with more passive whimpers and pants. But what we weren't expecting was, as their personalities and attitudes towards people changed, so did their bodies. The more people-friendly foxes sported droopy ears and curled-up tails, which is pretty different from the upright ears and downwards pointed tails of their wild cousins. And
They got curly tails.
Just like what happened with
now
some dogs.
where you can adopt and own a pet silver fox. Now here's the part of the video where I tell you why you ain't ready for that. They poop crazy everywhere. There isn't a surface in the house they
He pissed in his coffee!
Scream.
He pissed in his coffee!
Not to mention you're probably going to sacrifice furniture for their happiness. That combination adds up to a good chance you're up at 3 a.m. cleaning fox feces off the top of your fridge while cursing yourself for not just getting a hamster. You can probably find a way to make it work if you do the research and you're committed enough, but, and I'm going to say this as many times as it's applicable, if you're that willing to sacrifice your sleep, sanity, and social life...
Nah, I'm good. I don't want a domesticated fox.
Because foxes are great wild animals, but they can really be some mid-as-hell pets. But that's going to do it for this video. Friendly reminder that I do have a book out.
Chad, don't get domesticated foxes.
Link in the description if you're
Why?
interested.
But it's so cute. It's not worth it,
Shout out to
man.
you all for watching this video. Drink water, wear sunscreen, touch grass, hug your parents, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Oh yeah, happy birthday.
I love you. Are you my potato? Are you my potato? Hi. Hi. Oh my God.
Squeak! 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 Ah, so cute. Squeal, 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 squeal. Oh, so cute. Collapsers, chat, collapsers.
I'm so hungry. I'm very, very hungry. I'm so hungry. So hungry. I'm very, very hungry. I want something I can munch or something I can...
Hello, and welcome YouTube to Top 10 Most Criminally Misunderstood Animals, including your wolf girl over here that everyone thinks is a fox. Yeah.
I love this guy. I love him. How much Soylent do you drink? 0. I've never tried it in my life. The ocean. I love the ocean. It's so mysterious and could never hurt me. Ever.
You've probably heard me say that I'd rather eat 10 pounds of Popeye's biscuits with no drink than ever go out into the ocean. Well...
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Come on. Popeye's biscuits are scary, though. You could just choke and die on those.
I'd rather ride cross-country on a bike with a hot grill for a seat than spend half a second in the deep sea. There's a lot of living nightmares and paralysis demons come to life if you sink deep enough. And the Megalodon is not one of them. You'll
Megalodon! Megalodon. Mega!
often hear this thing about how the prehistoric apex predator never got discontinued. It's just chilling a step above hell in the abyss. This is cap. For 3 good reasons. 1, there just isn't enough food to sustain a 60-foot you to the natural order. 2, if nature did keep the same jumbo jaws that peaked in the Pliocene, we at least would have seen a body by now. And number 3, why do y'all want this to be alive so bad? I promise you there's way worse things.
She is alive. She's a VTuber.
Like, I would evacuate my bowels if I ever saw a giga great white shark. But put me in front of a T-posing squid and I'm more bricks than the entire city of Newark.
Yeah, this thing is scary. When I first saw the pictures, I thought they were fake. And then, obviously, they weren't. And then I got even more scared. They look like massive antennas that belong in space.
The big fin squid is easily one of the most disturbing things alive as I'm saying this. It's a T-posing predator with arms estimated to max out at just under 30 feet. Scientists believe the big fin catches bodies by dragging those arms, which can be easily 20 times its own body length, along the ocean floor like trawling nets and feeding on whatever poor soul accidentally bumps into them.
It's so scary, man. It's just so long and dangly. Do you ever wonder that people in the Middle Ages saw this thing like wash up to shore, and that's where they get the stories of like you know, scary demonic creatures? I think a lot of those are misconceptions from like these things washing ashore. And squid